Hey yogis, this is Mags from Yoga with Mags. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're ready to build your own hammock today, in which you can settle and relax and just enjoy being suspended and held. So for the first part, you can use a scarf or dressing gown, strap, that kind of thing. But for the latter, you need something you'll be able to make a loop with. So yoga strap would be ideal. So you need to have the buckles to thread the first part through both of them, then cover the nearest one and go under the second one. So then when you're done, it's not gonna undo itself. So are you ready? So let's go. We'll be focusing on legs and then transition into the lovely relaxation pose. So it's a good practice if you've been doing any like physical exercise, running, etc., or your legs just feel a bit tight, or after any yoga practice. So generally it's just really good. I personally love working with a strap and try to think of props and straps and blocks as aids instead of crutches. So if you can't access the pose where your breath remains calm and steady, but actually you're just like, oh my god, I need to get out of it, then if you use a strap or any other prop to support yourself, then you might be able to explore the pose slightly differently. So check it out. Let's begin. So find a comfortable position you can settle. Just briefly close your eyes, take a deep breath in and breathe out through the mouth. Feeling all the stresses leave your body. So you use the next few rounds of breath to arrive to notice your physical body, your headspace, connect with your breath. So relax your shoulders, roll them down, soften your forehead, your eyebrows, and take 3 rounds of breath here. Now gently open your eyes and grab your strap. So let's make a loop. It will be just easier if we make a little lasso with it, so we can hook it around the foot to access the pose more easily. So you see, just make it quite small so I can just put my foot through it. Start in tabletop and step your right foot through between the hands. So whichever way you like, bring the little lasso over your foot and grab hold of the rest of the strap and hook it over your arm, so as though you're wearing a backpack or handbag, whatever, and then return. So first gauge how your hip flexors are, your quads. So I can grab hold of my foot here and then I'm accessing the quads and hip flexors here, but if you can't reach the foot comfortably, it's really nice to be able to use the strap, because then you can keep the rotation forward of your chest, so you're just facing, you're looking ahead. But if you have enough flexibility, we can grab the foot. So this posture, it would be quite good to open up through the shoulders. So begin by grabbing the strap with both hands, so over my head, and then I walk them closer to the foot. So drop your hips down, breathe into your chest wherever you are, your belly's gently engaged. Find a connection with the earth that elongate through the spine. Keep your back strong, but your front soft. One more round of breath here. And then gently release the strap. Don't slingshot your foot back, gently bring it back and step back into all fours. So get rid of the lasso and let's transition onto the other side. So you can start here, hooking it over the foot, put it over your shoulder and step the left foot through. So we bring the hips down, lift the back foot and check if this is where you want to stay. So it's quite important that you're not on the bony bit of your knee, but actually on the bit above it. So if your knees are quite sensitive, it might help. You can double up the mat or add any additional padding. And then if you want to, you can walk your hands down the strap. Just don't push it. Breathe deeply. Notice where you can let go. Become aware of any thought patterns. You can always deepen or slightly lessen the intensity of the pose. Check with your body. Always listen to your body. One more round of breath. And gently release. Step back into all fours and transition onto your back. So that was the hardest part of this practice. So you're acting the top of your hip and also your quads, perhaps, checking how your balance is. But it's always good to stretch out the quads because we are quad dominant, so they usually tend to be quite tight. So that's a good practice to release it. Now, we want to be able to hold both ends of the strap. So you can either keep a big loop or undo it. And then it's just a strap. So start with your legs bent and extend your left leg out. Hook the strap over the ball of the foot and keep the leg straight. So it doesn't have to be here, but you want to keep that leg straight. And you hold each end of the strap with respective hand. Relax your shoulders. Settle your shoulder blades into the mat and keep that leg straight. So if you're here, it doesn't matter as long as the leg is straight. So you don't want to be here. You want to feel something very gently happening in the back of the left leg. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Sink your hips into the ground. And then if it feels good, check if extending the right leg feels appropriate today. So this requires a slightly deeper opening through the hips, which just may not feel very nice every time you practice this. Just stay here. Feel the weight of your body pressing into the mat. And after you stop feeling sensations, you can slightly deepen the pose. But even though you're holding onto the strap with the hand, you don't want to be here. You want to keep your arms and shoulders soft and allowing the body to unravel in its own time when it's ready to do so. Send your breath to where you feel most sensations and imagine the tissues lengthening. Noticing the length of your inhalation and exhalation. Now hold both ends of the strap with your left hand, and again wherever it feels okay, as long as the left leg is straight. And then bring the right hand on the right hip to root your hips down, and then begin to open the leg out to the side. So we're accessing the adductors, so the inner thighs. Keeping the leg straight, and go only as far as it feels manageable. Notice where you can engage more, rooting down through the right leg, right hip, shoulder blades, and where you can release. So inner part of the legs, your face. One more round of breath. And then bring the leg back to the center. So this time, hold both ends of the strap with your right hand. And we're going to gently bring the straight leg across. So we want to stay with the left hip down, so you can bring the left hand or even the thumb and the hip crease to remind you to keep this space glued to the mat. So we don't want to go all the way and see the bum is lifting, but stay with the hip down and actually just bring the leg. It's probably going to go about 45 degrees, maybe slightly more, maybe slightly less. We should feel a stretch all the way from the outer right hip, right thigh, the IT band. So we're not coming into a spinal twist, but we want to stretch this area out. Allow your breath to be smooth. One more round of breath here. And then come back to the center. If you want to, you can gently bring the leg further towards your chest, see how it feels, and then bending it, release the strap, place the foot down. Now bend the right leg and bring the leg forward. So hook the strap over the ball of the thigh. And settle. Notice how the back of your right leg feels on this side. Just for comparison, observe how open the left side of your body feels. Remember to keep the right leg straight, arms relaxed, and your breath deep, full, and slow. You can always gently pull the leg towards your torso, but without putting a lot of muscular effort. Give the tissues a chance to organically lengthen. You can extend the left leg out. Check how it feels in your hips, in your hamstrings, in your calves. And remember that you can always modify, you can always come back to having the leg bent. It's your practice. Just make it feel good. Slow grounding breaths. Now hold both ends of the strap of the right hand and open the body to the right. So I've got a walk and just rest my leg there. Left hand on the left hip as a reminder. One more round of breath. And bring the leg to the center. Grab hold of the strap with the left hand. Root down through the right hip and gently start bringing the leg over the body. So here I've probably gone about 15 degrees. So my right hip is quite tight, but it's fine. Just give your body a chance to open. Don't force it to come into a shape. Stay with the sensations. Stay with the discomfort and breathe right into it. Last round of breath. And then bring the leg back up if you want to. Gently pull it towards you. And then release the foot. Extend your legs out. Notice how yummy your body feels right now. Okay, and then last but not least, what we've been all waiting for, how to make your own hammock. So depending on how long your legs are, how stretchy they are, or if they feel today, will make a difference on how big the loop you want it to make. So perhaps start with the bigger the better, and then you can always adjust. You see, got a big loop. I'm starting on my back, and again you want to hook the strap over your foot. Keep the buckle away from your head or your foot, just for comfort, and then hook the back of the strap the back of your head. So you see, I've made it too big for myself, so I need to make it way shorter. And you need to have a play with it where it feels good. You're going to find that place. So it's kind of like, the bony bit at the back of your head, maybe a bit above, a bit below. And then kick the foot into the strap. And voila. once you get used to this weird feeling, if you've never done it before, it might feel a bit weird to begin with. You can extend the left leg out and it will actually feel much nicer, because then you've got more weight on the other side to balance. And relax your head into the strap. So you can't overdo it, because it's your body using its own weight to balance here. So close your eyes. And enjoy this feeling of being suspended. Using your breath to anchor you in the present moment. Feeling all the sensations throughout your body. Notice how soft this pose is. It's like you're floating on a cloud. Enjoy just being here. Give yourself permission to relax and let go. Three more rounds of breath. And slowly and mindfully bend the left leg, place the foot down, grab hold of the strap and bend your right leg to take the foot off it. And let's do it on the other side. So stay with your right leg bent to begin with. You know that the size of the loop is big enough now. Kick the foot in to straighten the leg and make yourself comfortable. Take a deep breath in and extend your right leg. Arms are beside you or wherever it feels good. Close your eyes and imagine that you're in a hammock in Thailand. There are majestic, huge palm trees above you with the big leaves gently swaying, moved by the wind. The same breeze that is grazing your skin. So feel the warmth of the temperature around you and see the beautiful white fine sand all around you, with the soft waves gently breaking at the shore, inviting you to step in to cool yourself down. Enjoy the view feeling relaxed, feeling at peace. Three more rounds of breath here. And then gently bend the right leg, left leg hold the strap. Let's take the foot out. And you can stay in Shavasana, constructive rest pose, enjoying feeling of bliss. Or if you're ready to get on with your day, bring yourself up to seated. Take a deep breath in and softly exhale. Bringing hands at your heart, gently bowing your head. Open your eyes, and thank you so much. And I hope that you're feeling the length and opening around your legs, and that you're gonna build your own hammock more often when you want to escape or retreat into a place of quiet and peace. Let me know what you think, and check out my other videos. I hope to see you soon. Namaste.